The ultimate method of transforming hands-on and high-touch type of learning remotely is to do what I call the at-work models. The at-work models is usually happening to do already customer support or to do production support. So to give you a scenario in here, here's a company whose technician or whose customers would dial up the company who provided the product, like say a motorcycle, right? And then what the technician will do is use their iPhone, and they will be asked through the call support center to take a photo of the serial number of the motorcycle, right? While the person is getting the serial number photo, the photo goes down into electronically into searching the database of the history of that motorcycle, right? And then it goes check in the motorcycle history in terms of the parts, the replacement, the problem, the a history of the maintenance of this motorcycle. And then the customer care person would ask more questions of the customer. The customer would say the problem is here in this situation and the like. And then the customer care would say, take a picture of that part of the engine and let's see how it's used. Can you remove this part and then see if it's clean or not, right? So now they go back and forth, back and forth. Meanwhile, they're capturing this in a video. It's recorded in the server so that the history of this transaction and the like. So what is going on here are multiple ways of doing things. You have the remote component, where you're talking of a person talking to the smartphone, doing FaceTime or any other methodology, and the learner and the user. We don't call them learner, we call them user. The user are now basically talking to the person, holding the equipment, manipulating the equipment, doing the changes to the equipment itself, and fixing the problem with the guidance of the call support person. So this model is very, very interesting, and this is really happening in many, many environments today, because what we're doing here is we're combining remote training, remote capability to technology, and relegate to the learner and the user the ability to manipulate, to experience, to fix, and hold the equipment. Of course, there are conditions later on in terms of what is safe not to do, etc. and the like. But this is an ecosystem that helps you imagine that hands-on, high-touch, and high-grain kind of relationship with content and knowledge and equipment and face-to-face coaching, etc. and the like can actually be delivered with the remote training and design. Reflect on it. It's pretty exciting stuff.